Alrighty, there we are. So, I did want to let everyone know that I am kind of at a different location, so I might sound a little bit different. I probably do. I would be surprised if I didn't sound different at all. Also, hopefully you guys can hear me. I kind of put everything together really quickly, so hopefully sound and everything is good. Also, this song will forever live in infamy. You hear just fine. That's good. That is always good. I always worry about this at the beginning because I'm just like, there's a lot for me to have to worry about. So, I cannot guarantee the part 2 yet. I know we've got, the time gate does kind of complicate things for me with story, especially with the holidays, so that might be a next week thing. So I guess we'll have one more. So we have at least one other AL stream planned in the future. But for now, not really much I can do about it, considering the holidays planned and everything, and being over here. Hopefully, if anyone is doing some traveling, especially in the US right now, you've been already on the road and have already gotten to your destination. Supposedly this is going to be a really bad storm, so we'll see. Hopefully we don't have anyone have any major accidents during the break here. So, no, we're not singing. We're not singing. So, I will say, since I am at my my parents' place right now, you may hear a dog. You may hear 2 dogs. You may hear some people laughing in the background. I may have to mute myself if they call me, but I'm pretty sure they shouldn't need to. It is getting late enough. They're probably going to be getting ready to settle down and everything. That is just what it is. Next week of the second part, I could, but I feel like people like it when I go through live reads because it allows me to kind of expand more on lore, and also give everybody what they if they have any questions, then might be able to answer them there. Granted, a Q&A session would do that, but that is pretty much what I'm looking at. Am I caught up on the new OpSci files? I am not. This has been a very hectic last couple of days, so I've not been able to really do much OpSci related, which kind of sucks because my Arizona is definitely lagging behind a bit. So I do need to catch up to that. So anyway, I did want to kind of wait a little bit, let people pile in, because I know people do like to see the polls, and I know generally that's a thing that's pretty why is Build screaming at me right now, actually? Oh, this is from yesterday, before the event. I had to do it for... I was like, why do I have to worry about that? Yeah, I was grinding a bit, not too much, not too crazy. So, good very early morning. Oh, it's very early morning for you? Well, that's not too bad at least. Hopefully you got a good amount of sleep. I should probably get rid of the hand pat. The hand is too powerful. No cubes. And I got 200. That's a good amount. It's not enough for full pity if that comes to it, but we'll see. I want to believe that things won't be too bad. We'll see how that goes. It is really weird seeing Northampton this way because I'm so used to her original drawing, which is very different. She definitely got the what do they call it? They don't call it glow up, do they? Is that what they call that? But nah, they all. I mean, Hornet and Yorktown don't look too different. I mean, their costumes obviously are different a little bit, but they haven't really changed as much as I feel Northampton did. So, yeah. That didn't sound good. Just heard somebody slam a door. Uh-oh. So, and then of course, Hammond's Hammond. It's who she is. Let's take a holiday. Yeah. Oh, I had planned to do this originally today. Like, had things gone without the storm, I would have still been at my place currently, and we would have been able to do this without really any issues. But the winter storm kind of threw a little bit of a wrench into those plans. So, I am kind of dealing with what I can right now. So, yes, so today's goal is going to be to go through the pre-event story, as well as the first I wouldn't say chapter, first part, because first chapter is just Yeah. The first part of the event. Unfortunately, because of the time gate, I will not be able to cover part 2 yet. I might do that next week. I'll figure that out, what I want to do. Probably would prefer it on a stream because I think people like it that way. We'll see. So there's a lot of things that I am curious about for this event, though I worry it's going down the exact same path as the other Eagle events, but we'll see. I'm sure people have already seen me joke about US events before. So, oh, I gotta get all this turned in. So let me take care of some secretary stuff. I guess we'll do a little bit of a minigame. I'll wait a little bit, because I do want people to, you know, this was kind of a last minute thing. People weren't able to get all set up. I had to kind of panic a little bit to get everything done. Oh, hello. Oh. Should I do this now or later? Should we do this now or later? Actually, let me do this real quick. Let me actually. I'll go back to. Oh, there's a choice here. Give me a second. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I need to hit this before I forget. Okay. I guess we can do that now then. Let's go ahead and, that was a event? No, special. No. Where? Oh boy. There it is. Alrighty. I'll let those download. We'll go ahead and go through this, I guess. This is a kind of a way we can do with it. How would I think of the tier 2? I don't really know. MK2? 2 of 3? That should not be true. I should have already had all that. I don't know. That is weird. I read through the whole thing. At least I remember reading through the whole thing. Because I got her, then I got a whole bunch of other things. Huh. I didn't look at that. Anyway. There was a fight at the end of it. Yeah, I did that. We're here, champion. This is a very interesting twist to the main theme. Yeah, I did it. This is a very interesting twist to the usual theme. I like it though. Anyway, we're here, champion. You may open your eyes. We are underwater. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are under. Ah, yes. It really doesn't look like she's changed at all. I have never such wonder shimmering. What? Never seen such wonder shimmering in your eyes before? I think that's what that's supposed to be. I'm pleased to see this other side of you. I think this is a, I think we are already at a typo. Oh no, this is not a great start. This is a little magic trick of mine, but it must be a novel experience for you, beholding the ocean floor and all its wondrous sights, no? Is she secretly a submarine? Do not be startled, the seas hold secrets far more fantastical than my magic. Now, champion, shall we go and seek out the ocean's secrets? Guys, we're gonna handhold. We have to handhold. Oh no. We're hand-holding. Hand in hand. Ah! We walk along the seabed. The soft white sand beneath our feet swirls like flowing water. Rays of sunshine breach the surface, casting a golden light upon faded Upon fated ruin. I'm not used to this. It's been so long since I've done this around with my family in the other rooms. They're doing something out there. I'm sure they each had a story to tell long, long ago. Demonetized. Oh no! She barely is wearing anything though. Alas, the waves of time have not been kind, reducing them to fragments buried among the sand. There's probably... I wonder if there's going to be two different options here. That's why we need songs to keep the stories alive. Fate or not, the stories live on within the ruins. I'm assuming the first one. Yes, that way we may save those scattered pieces from being lost to time. See, I kind of wish they actually played their voice line. Maybe that's a thing with me not having it downloaded? I don't know. But I kind of feel like it'd be nice to have them narrate it. I could be just not downloaded at all yet. See ya, Fluffy. Preserving stories through song lets their glory live on, like these ruins, even if they're only through the listener's imagination. Being with you is ambrosia for the soul champion. I would love to embark with you again on more adventures away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Brief but fantastical tales to interspace your heroic epic. I would quite like that. I shall chronicle them in my paean for you. Oh champion, I pray fate allows us to continue journeying together and weave even more stories. That's cute. Is this lore? Nah, this is just the beginning bits here. Are these random? Are these random, or does everyone have the same one? I wonder how that is. What? Oh, right. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing Yorktown is next. Wait, you can pick? I see. I see. Oh, this is a hard one then. This is a very hard one. I have 3 oaths. I have 3 oaths in this chat. Do I go for the Heinrich, the Noshiro, or the Hornet? That's the real hard choice here. What are the rentals? The one that I'm pretty sure is gonna get me monetized. This one and the one we just looked at. YouTube is not going to like that one at all. That one is not gonna be good. Yeah, it seems like it. I kind of want to do the Noshiro one or Heinrich. Noshiro or Heinrich? Alright, you know what? I'll make it a poll. Let's make it a poll. Alright, we'll make this a very short poll. I'm gonna go look at some stuff here. There you go, chat. Homest. We shall see how this goes. Poor Noshiro's getting completely crushed by Heinrich. Well, no, yeah, that's a pretty good crushing already. Yorkie for the lol. I'm about to do a pro gamer move. Picks Northampton. Everyone, what? That wasn't an option. It reads Noshiro. It should read Gerdo. Is this Gerdo to some people in chat? I know he is more than just your standard casual Noshiro enjoyer. He is a bit more than your standard Noshiro enjoyer. So, I wonder how this one is too. Kazagamo is... I don't know. Her character is interesting. She's very... she doesn't trust you at the beginning, but she warms up to you. For those of you who have used her, I'm sure you probably are aware of that. But I imagine hers to be a pretty interesting story. I wonder where she's going to be an affection, though, for that. Because she's literally just like, I don't trust you. Stay away. But of course, oh no. Alright, 116 votes. We're at 180 people already, so we're getting close to the end of it. If you want to vote, I mean... I think we could probably say that is a projection that Heinrich's going to win here. Given the amount, how many votes are left. Unless somehow Noshiro pulls from behind. His cat has the same name, by the way. Oh, really? It's also Noshiro. That's funny. Alright, I'll give that another minute. We'll see. Oh, wait, I can't click this. Can't click that either, so I'll get this then. Whoop. I'll set these, and then I'll kill the pull after this. Oh, hey, that's done. That's convenient. I need to use Renown and Opsai. I have yet to do so. Oh yeah, I need more oil. Alright. Come on, funny number. What are people trying to get a 69% on Heinrich here? Remaining voters are gonna have to work pretty hard to get that. Alrighty. I think that is pretty good. Let's go ahead and end the poll. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was pretty much guaranteed to be Heinrich at this point. Alrighty, it is Heinrich's turn. Also, I don't know. I kind of like that skin. The other one, the one that just passed. You. Dang it! I tried. I tried. All right, Heinrich was the winner, so we shall, I guess, just click this. Water gun. Oh my goodness. Rabbit on watch. I mean, that's the name of her skin, isn't it? Stares bunnily. Can somebody explain to me how you stare like that? How does one stare bunnily? Who does this? Somebody explain. What is bunnily? I'm gonna scream. I'll come over here, Commander. Oh god, I could just scream. Aren't you glad you had a lifeguard at your at your beach? This isn't a beach, it's a bathtub. I'm just about to jump in the pool when Prince Heinrich orders me to stop. I hope you weren't seriously considering going into the pool just now. What, are they cleaning it? Because you totally neglected to do your stretches. Don't think I didn't notice. I don't think I've ever seen anyone stretch before going into the pool. Maybe that's just a thing here. Huh. There's pizza in there. Why is there pizza in the pool? That's... Ew. I don't want to think about that. Prevent leg cramps and reduce risk of huh? Okay. Anyway, going into water unprepared is dangerous, you know. You could get a leg cramp. I mean, where we are, the pool usually, like, even if I have a leg cramp, my other leg is able to keep me above the water because most pools here aren't usually that deep. If you're in the deep end of a pool and that happens, well, there's usually somebody there for that. This is so weird. Anyway, I have done lifeguard training, and I feel like you could have worded that better. And I do know how to perform CPR, but that's no excuse to not to take safety precautions. This sentence definitely could have been worded better. You're not dipping one toe in water until I've seen you do your stretches. If you don't know how to, I'll show you. Come on, stretch those muscles. No half-assing on my watch. A couple minutes later, I finished my warm-up stretches under her watchful eye. Can I just point out that she's being very stingy about something? This is like the first time I think I've ever seen her be stingy about stuff. I mean, her event, Peter literally had to cram like some of the technical Ironblood technical documents down. Just for her. Like, she was not allowed to leave the room. She had to sit there and literally, like, read through the entirety of it. I don't know. That is the thing. I got a cramp stomach. I'm like, well, okay. So, like, the average pool here, is usually, I think the standard depth for, like, I want to say 75% of the pool is probably about, what, 4 feet? So for those that are not too big into feet, that's like, what, 100, maybe 110 centimeters? Wait. That seems about right. 110. Yeah, I did a really rough estimation there. I did 2.5, not 2.54. Yeah, okay. 4 feet, 48 inches. 48 inches times 2.5. Yeah, it's 96. Yeah, it would be 120. Or yeah, it would be about 120-ish. But yeah, it's usually about like that, which for most people here, they can stand on one leg and they'll be fine. Like, there's no current or anything. There's nothing that really is a problem. So it's like, if you get a leg cramp here, it's not like it's the end of the world. Those of you who aren't into feet, they just do, oh. Okay, for those of you who aren't into @Dan art, that's the way you took that. Anyway. Alright, you're clear. Enjoy yourself in the pool. Aren't you going to swim with me? I will later. I gotta finish my shift first. I really feel like they could have just had the voice lines play here. I'm not sure why they didn't do that. Wait, no. These are probably not voice lines. I'm an idiot. It might look like I'm just sitting around, but trust me, I mean, this is literally what lifeguards do. They're mostly just watching for things. But trust me, I'm keeping my eyes on 10 different things at once. Like, if everyone's done their stretches, if someone looks like they need rescuing, or if any prankster submarines are up to no good. Taiho enters the pool because the commander's in it. Albacore. Hey! Oh boy. I like how everyone had the same idea, Albacore. Anyway, so sadly, I've got to watch from the sidelines until my shift is over. But hey, you're gonna stick around for a while, right? It's not too much trouble to wait for me until my replacement comes in, is it? Awesome. Don't go back on your word later, or you'll have a very upset bunny to deal with. She do kinda look like a bunny. I mean, the ribbon kinda made it always look like that. Okay. Alrighty. I think that is a good enough amount of time here. Oh, I have even more cubes, not that I plan to do it. Alright, so I don't have a whole crap ton of coin. I have a good amount. It's actually almost about 100 pulls. About a couple thousand short, but I've got that here, I think. Oh no, 10,000 short. It's almost 30,000 short, so no, I don't have it. So we're probably around 80 pulls. 80 pulls. Yeah. Daily raids. I have not done my daily raid today. Good point. I like how it just refers back to this music. It's over here. Boom. There we go. That's not a lot, but it helped. Alright. I thought it's gonna do a whole lot, because we still need about another... well, I won't be able to get... Now we actually have 80 pulls. It's just now we need, another, what, 30k to get the last 20 in? So, anyway, I think that we only have 3 on this banner. There's the 4th girl, which I believe is Hornet. Yep, Hornet is in the store. So it's really just Northampton, Hammond, and Yorktown. So, I've seen a variety of people with very different results on this. So, hopefully, people aren't having too bad. I've already seen some people saying full cleared in 80, 110, 100, 170. Oh, 170 and no Yorkie. Oh. I do want to remind everyone, do not freak out if you don't get them. This is day 1 of the event. It's a very normal thing for people not to get them all on the first day. You know, you don't... I mostly do this kind of stuff for the entertainment value that people like, but in most cases, it's day 1. Don't worry. It's okay. I guess for me, the big question is 0.5 gang? Am I 0.5 gang? We'll have to see. So, anyway, diving straight on. Actually, I don't know what the timers are. We'll find out soon. 220, 215, I think that's Long Island, and this is... I don't know who 215 is. Panic if you didn't get the UR on day 1. No, do not. Cease. Do not do that. Oh, it's Vogue. Okay. Well, yeah. Long Island Vogue, I think, is 220. You got 2 at the 0.5. You got double Hornet. Poke the cat. Why are you gonna poke Akashi? I mean, Akashi could be bullied for other reasons, but that's a different thing. There's the Long Island. Same timer as Essex. Why is she trolling again? I mean, they are Essex class, aren't they? We'll see how long it takes us to get the first. Well, there's Northampton. That was quick. Her voice sounds like it's changed too. Her voice really does sound different too. Jeez. Choco waifu. Yeah, she's one of them, what? 6, 7? 8? How many are there? Seven? 8? I'd have to see. Character probably hasn't done the character in 5 years or so. That is true. She hasn't not really touched this character in a while. Yeah, I'm like regular Northampton. You got Alabama, Massachusetts. You've got Jamaica. You've got Minneapolis. You've got in Indianapolis, you have I feel like I'm missing another person. South Dakota. Houston? I'd have to see. Marblehead? I don't know if I would count. Would you count Marblehead? Hang on. Let's see. Let us see here. So, let me get rid of this TV tag here. So we have South Dakota makes 1. Indianapolis, I'd say, makes 2. Minnie's up here. Alabama's up here. So 3 and 4. These are our tan girls. You guess you could... I will leave chat up to determine that one. Probably a no, maybe. I don't know. It's like a light tan. Same argument here, light tan. Hazelwood, technically? That's also just a tan. Massachusetts, I think, makes 5. Archerfish, maybe? Depending on if people would count that. Bluegill? Okay, there's a lot more than I thought there was. Ah, yes, hello, Sandy. How are the Sandys? Northampton and Northampton. Wow, that's hilarious. I got both Northamptons already. Ignore all of the Sandys. They are there for research reasons. Or you can have Pirate Oklahoma instead. Brooklyn. Yeah, I could see that, yeah. Need more Sandy. I would always take more Sandys. I would never be upset over it. Boom. Oh, hi, Northampton. Hey, I got her again. You know what'd be really funny? People, like, going to somebody who's very new to this game, and whenever they get Northampton, like the rare version, everyone just rees in their chat for no reason. They're like, wait, is she good? Is she good? Why is everyone re? You got Northampton, re. It would be the most confusing thing for, like, the newer people. I think I probably still have some. No, I should have. That should be all the retires, I think. All right, I'll finish this. Yo, okay. It would be amazing if I had a 10 pull that had Enterprise, Yorktown, Hornet, and Essex. That would be the dumbest 10 pull ever, and it would be hilarious. That would be really, really funny, though. Though Enterprise always likes to spook. Enterprise is very, very, very well known for spooking. Is what she does. Look at all these bullions. I need to do something with all of them. Wait, do I know how this? No, it's set up. Yeah, that's set up correctly. Yeah, that's set up right. Anyway, continuing onward. 210, 130. Nothing great to start with. I saw the, okay, maybe not necessarily her. She's just got the girly look. Or gaudy look. I saw that it looks like there's a skin sharing, which is nice for the Mark II versions and everything. I'm glad they did that. Ah. Wasn't expecting her in this, but I guess this would make sense. It is the special pool. It should be based off the special pool. Also, yike. 435! Who is this? Whomst? Who is 435? Is this Garav? I actually don't remember who it is, or is it I thought Essex was 425. It's the gremlin. Everyone run. It's the gremlin. It's the gremlin. Run. It's the gremlin. Run. It's the gremlin. No. It's the gremlin. No, don't tell me we would have every submarine at this point. Whoa! Well, hey, there she is. My girl, Yorktown. Has returned to your side. That's interesting. Good choice of wording. People are reeing. Oh no. Well, we shall take a look at her afterwards. Alright, so we are still short the elite, which... that is never a surprise for anything related to me. And when it comes to Azur Lane, the elite is always the bane of my existence, except for actually the Ryza event, because Patricia was the bane of my existence. So we'll see. Skadoosh. 150, 2 hours flat. I forget who that is. Portland, Indianapolis, I think is the top one. Yep. Langley. Well, I mean... hey guys, I got Langley. Guys, we're done. I got Langley. I got Langley. We're done. Wow, that is one I've not seen in a long time. Angry Zeppy noises. Oh, hi, Northampton. Langley. Langley really only has one good use, and that's for leveling up carriers. So if you want to, if you really want to maximize the amount of XP a carrier you're leveling gets, then you usually are going to run Langley. If you want to double it, you can go, or not double it. If you want to go even further, you can bring around, was it Hoshul? And then you can also make sure that the character you're leveling is max morale. You do all that, you'll have a pretty high XP bonus. So, there's a lot of things you can do with that there. This looks like it's going to be a real struggle, chat. The curse of the ham bite. You know what? I'm gonna bite chat. I'm gonna bite this chat. Where is it? It's a very old emote. It wouldn't surprise me. That's all the way back. Wait, is it here? No, it's the pixel one. This one. Ham bite. It has been a while. It is a ham bite. For every 10 pull we don't get ham and we ham bite the chat. Progress point. Well, that's probably builds. Watch, he's gonna pull Hammond in the next 10 pulls. Alright, let's see 2K. Let's see if you're right. Let's see if you're correct on that. We shall see. Not looking so great. Hammond's weird time is special, and it's not usually... I don't think there's ever really been destroyers in special pull. It's mostly just been subs. So I guess the timer isn't unusual, because I think it's going to fit within the submarine timers. Oh, 2K, you're incorrect. So we must hand bite the chat. Just keep hand biting the chat. feel like I'm doing some kind of weird ritual. Why don't I have not bothered to get rid of the Shinano? I don't need it. Boom. There it is. Probably. Maybe not. That's 15. I don't know if that's it. We'll see. The pool's going so far. Not too bad. And there we go. We're done. Hama mama 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 mama. Hama. Hama. We no longer need to ham bite the chat. I have 3 of those. I have 3 of them. Oh gosh, you know how funny it would be if I actually got another Yorktown in this 10 pull? Just banner sweep in 1 10 pull. Just sweep the whole banner in 1 10 pull. That would be so funny. There we go. Alrighty. Well, we have got everybody that is necessary in the polls, so that's good. That's a nice feeling. So I just need to get Hornet, who is a shop girl, which I'm not going to complain about at all. So yeah, 70 polls. There you guys go. 70 polls for all of them. Oh yeah, I forgot. You get the... I forgot that's how that works. No 0.5 gang this time. It's alright though. Keep calm and cleave. There, I've actually saw somebody send me a picture of their 10 pull. It was their first one, and they banner swept. It was kind of nasty. Oh right, the free pack. I have a little too much oil for that. How did I, oh right, commissions. Okay, so I actually kind of want to look at their stuff more. Let me see. All right, let's see. Are they yabe? Are they not yabe? We'll see. To the archive real quick. Let's take a look at Northampton. Every 10 seconds fires a level 10 special barrage. Damage is based on skills level. When the battle starts, if there are any other Eagle Union ships in your fleet, there usually are, because I'm kind of a... I don't know. Usually for Vanguard, it's Eagle Union for me. If there are other Eagle Union ships in your fleet when this barrage activates, performs a scan marking one enemy, increasing their damage to... Oh, so it's like a... It's a lesser Helena scan. That's weird. It's only 10%. It's not the sheer power that is Helena's, but... Oh, it's all types of cruisers in your Vanguard, so it's specifically cruisers. Okay, so it is different. It's specific to a class, and it's... I don't know a lot of very heavy cruiser teams. I mean, it's okay. It's not. It doesn't sound like it's a bad thing. There are probably going to be some pretty nice cruisers, for sure. We'll see. But it doesn't seem like a crazy skill there with that alone. Anyway, Pilot Fish. Increases the ship's evasion and accuracy by 15%. If your flagship is CV or CVL, decreases the ship's damage taken by 5%. And when your flagship launches an airstrike, fires a level 10 special barrage that ignores enemy shields. Ooh. That could be handy. Damage is based on skills level. If your flagship is an Eagle Union ship, the barrage also inflicts a minus 50% speed debuff for 8 seconds to an enemy's hit. That's... Huh. I wonder how that works with like formidable and all that. Cause like they're gonna set it to 0, but then it'll gradually increase. But if it's at minus 50%, it'll increase even slower, I would imagine. Yeah, that actually is kinda nice. So you can combine this with a gear, couldn't you? And a gear is a large cruiser, so technically this would apply, because it doesn't say Eagle Cruisers, it just says Cruisers. So that could be a nice combination. It's going to be a very heavy team. You might want to put a boiler, some boilers and some maybe a beaver badge on there for that. But it can definitely be handy. I don't know how her stats are overall, though. That'll be the big question, I guess. She seems pretty good, though. She gets the okay seal of approval at the bare minimum. I can see what she's going for, but I don't know if people are going to be that crazy on cruiser heavy teams. Anyway, Hammond! Hammond never changes, does she? Am I back to Love Stranger with these? Oh, I am. I am actually back. I am actually back to Stranger with Hammond, even though technically she... Ah, yes. There's not enough soon. Not enough soon. Needs more soon. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, this ship is afloat, increases your CV and CVL's airstrike damage by 15%, decreases your flagship's damage by 25%. Yeah, it's flagship cover. That kind of makes sense. This is like, okay, so it's the skill that increases. It combines two skills for this. It's the I think this is the flagship cover aspect of it, and then this is the air raid assistance. I think literally shoves these two skills together. Yeah. Speaking of air raid assistance, there it is. This damage increasing set does not stack with the skill air raid. Is this? Oh god! Imagine. This damage decreasing effect does not stack with Hammond's flagship. Oh, you can't use. Wait, can you use Hammond and Hammond together? For the first time. Wait, hold up. Can you actually? Can you bring the double Hammond? The double Hammond! Going ham with Hammond. Bring both of them. Lamalin doesn't want to be here anymore. Nobody knew who we were, and then we went double ham. I just put them both right. Did they do the same thing? No. Oh, she actually doesn't like that. Wait, I mean, at that point, technically, that also means that also technically means you can go double York with your double ham. Or you can go double Northampton with your double York. Or your double Hornet with your double ham. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. You gotta go triple. Oh yeah, you could, but I was thinking, like, I wasn't sure how the Mark II versions were gonna be, considering you can share skins across them. Well, no, you can do it with the Kagi Mew now. Can't you? Not that I have her skins, so I can't really test that. Where even is my Akagi Muse? Right there. That is real. This is gonna take, like, right now, this isn't going to really matter. I don't think. But like, I could see that throwing off so many people. 'Cause, like, for example, because I know people like to look at people's formations in, you know what? Let's just go to. You could literally just... You could absolutely confuse people. Rename this because you've owed them, and then use the alt skin. And then at that point, you could absolutely confuse people. I know there's the default names thing, but it's still gonna be funny because someone's gonna get jebaited by that. It's why I have the whole meme about retrofit a character, said retrofit. And then proceed to remove retrofit from their name. You've been sent double rune. Wait, no. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I ain't looking at it. Anyway, where were we? We didn't finish Hammond, I don't think. Hammond 2, come here. Alright, there's Cautious, whoops. It's Cautious Caprice, I think it's that one. Increases the ship's firepower and AA by 15% for every 2 enemy aircraft shot down within your Vanguard's AA guns. Decreases the ship's damage taken by 2% until the battle ends. Stacks up to 4 times for a total of 8% damage reduction. I mean, every little bit of damage reduction is good, especially for destroyers. I don't know how high her firepower is by default, so this could be meh, this could be amazing. AA, though, I imagine Hammond being Hammond is going to be pretty decent. I don't think it's going to be, what is it? It's not going to be Allen class, but it should still be... It should be alright. Let's go for USSC. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's gonna be. Like like people were saying, she's a Kazagamo. That makes a lot of sense. All right, last but not least, Yorktown 2. Well,
なんだか恥ずかしいわ。
I mean, it's literally what? Noshiro did it, Helena did it. I mean, granted, both of them did it after their oaths, but Yorktown's already hitting you with it. Yeah, I figured as much. Anyway. Fighting Lady. After 3 seconds, or 3 seconds after the battle starts, launches a recon squad consisting of an 81 Sky Raider, inflicting the marked debuff to a random enemy, to a random single, so a humanoid, for 12 seconds and decreasing that enemy's AA by 6%. That's a really weird amount. That's an oddly specific number, okay. What does marked do? I'm assuming this is 12 seconds after this effect activates or after the marked enemy is sunk. Restores 3% of the ship's max HP and fires an... Oh, and launches another. Can be activated up to 5 times per battle. So she just heals herself back 15% of her health. Granted, for if you don't sink an enemy, you basically get what? Well, no, if you don't sink the enemy, you only get it once. Because it's only 3 seconds. It doesn't say anything afterwards. So if you fail to sink it within 12 seconds. Wait, no, 12 seconds after this activates. And launches another. Never mind, it does do it 5 times. I misread that. So yeah, in 60-ish second, 63-ish seconds, then she will have 15% of her HP. It's something. Anyway, when this ship launches an airstrike, if she has Eagle Union aircraft equipped, launches a level 10 special airstrike. I'm pretty sure that won't be too hard, because I think some of the Eagle Union stuff's still pretty good. I mean, you have... I mean, there's still a lot of really, really good ships in general, actually, that are Eagle Union. It's probably going to be pretty good, regardless. You got 3 or 4 Yorktown 2s? Bruh! That's crazy. How many pulls have you done? There's a rainbow point. Yeah. Oh, wait, there's a rainbow. Oh, no. Oh, no. I see now. Anyway, waltzing beyond tragedy. When the battle starts, if there are 3 or more Eagle Union ships afloat in your fleet, increase the ship's... Excuse me. Increases this ship's AVI and AC by 15%. I wonder if this would stack with Baltimore. Not that I would probably use Baltimore for everything like this, but Baltimore... Actually, if anything, this does make Baltimore a bit more powerful. Because she does technically... I mean, granted, it's aviation buff, not damage buff. But I don't think you can stack Kazugumo and Hammond together. I don't think. Yeah, I can never... The hardest thing about the skills is that they always say skills of the same type don't stack, and I'm always like, okay, does it mean, like, the same exact title? Does it mean the exact same effect? It always is confusing, because, like, for the same title, yes, that's true. You cannot stack... Yeah, I mean, I was thinking you probably can't. But that's the point. Is like this is still an Eagle Union carrier, so Baltimore is going to help here. So I could see this being kind of nasty. Anyway, increases the aviation and AC. The aviation's nice, but the AC here is really nice. Any kind of increase towards this stat for backliners is amazing. Every 18 seconds after the battle starts, 100% chance to fire a level 10 special barrage damage missile. It's going to decrease the ship's detection gauge value by 2 once a second for 5 seconds. Oh, she can... And I wouldn't call it a cloak, but she can... Wait, so if it's maxed, can she actually reverse it? How does that work? So if she's all the way detected on a detection gauge, she could re-hide herself? That's disgusting. That's actually foul. No, I'm talking... Savon, I'm talking PvP. That is disgusting. So basically, this might transform PvP a bit into you need to take out the opponent team's vanguard so you can always stay in the face of the backline. Granted, that's going to come down to the auto a bit. Or just have constant pressure to keep her detection gauge up. That is kind of nasty. Anyway, while the ship is afloat for the first 4 battles, another fleet fights. Okay, I had to read that for a second. During a sortie, increases the firepower of that fleet's main fleet Eagle Union ships by 6%. Firepower up. Okay. Oh. Alabama, though? Alabama, though? Alabama, though? New Jersey. Would you... yeah, but usually for the first 4 battles, this line right here tells me you want her in boss, which means that you would be using this for the mob fleet. Would you guys be using New Jersey in... Would you be using New Jersey there? Oh, wait, it's the first... I guess it really doesn't matter. Now that I think about it, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter which side she's on. She could be... She could be mob, yeah, she, like, New Jersey, or not New Jersey, sorry. Your town could be mob or boss, and you could just buff the opposing fleet's firepower, which, yeah, that would just go straight to New Jersey if it was boss. Just have 2 of each. I didn't think about that. That is a terrifying thought. That is a very terrifying thought. Anyway, and blah blah blah. And after 20 seconds after that fleet's battle fires a special. Okay, so that's nothing different there. So it's basically going to buff battleships and no, not carriers, cruisers, and that's, yeah, that could be kind of nasty. All right, let's see. The Eagle soars free. When the ship launches an airstrike, decreases your Yorktown class CV's airstrike loading time by 10% and decreases it by 8% for your other Essex class. Did they really just give Enterprise a 10%? Did you really just? Did you really just? Oh no. I know, but it's still something that's funny. Decreases it by 8% for your other Essex class TV. I guess this is kind of nice too. Essex class aren't really that bad. I think Tycon is the better one. Still Ticonderoga? I don't actually know who's the best. I think it's Ticonderoga. Essex I know is up there too, but I think Ticonderoga is the quote leader unquote. For the middle school. Oh, okay. You mean the Opsci variation? Is it Intrepid? I don't actually know. I've heard it was Tycon. I actually have to look through their skills. I thought it was that. Yeah, I'll check the Opsci stuff in a second. Anyway, your Yorktown class and XS class CVs gain the following effects during the battle. Oh no. Increases their damage dealt by 10%. Oh, no. When they launch an airstrike, also launches a level 10 intercepted airstrike. I'm assuming fighters. Wow. Okay. 10%, so a 10%, a 10% reduction for their cooldowns, and then a 10% damage increase. So, yeah. This is nice because, like, if there's a large amount of, so there's 2 reasons this is nice. I'm going to assume, I've never actually figured out how AA works for the opposing force. I'm assuming it works the same way as it would in, for us. So like PvE, I imagine the AA gunships are going to do the same thing. But in PvP, this is also nice because this is going to increase the number of aircraft in an airstrike, which means that the AA boats now have a lot more to shoot down, which means the damage is spread out more. Granted, if they're a strong enough AA ship, they might just take them all out still, but with it being a much more dense airstrike formation, it's probably going to give them a little bit better chance of surviving. Granted, if they come a little bit after, if they're delayed, which would make absolutely no sense to me, then it doesn't solve anything. But my assumption is it's going to launch them all at the same time, which is just going to make it a very dense airstrike. That's going to be really good for keeping some of your more damaging planes, like your bombers, for example, alive, because they might be able to just barely live in some cases. So that would be nice too. I'm assuming in PvE the airships or the anti-airships are going to have the same problem. It's just going to overwhelm the AA a bit more. So yeah, that's pretty nice. All right, you guys wanted me to see the Opsci version. What's so different about this? Got 3 more, blah blah blah. That's the same. Fires level 10 barrage, decreases skill gauge by 2. Well, that's true. 4 seconds of another. Increases that. Yeah, nothing really changed here. It's the same thing. All it says is that the sortie battle counter resets after moving to a new area. That's all that was. I don't really see what this was. I don't think this changed. Yeah, it doesn't look like it changed at all. Okay.
光をくれて救ってくれた指揮官様
See, she makes a good, she gives me a good, like I said, I've been thinking about this for a while, because, I mean, at that point, it would be the first grouping of sisters I'd actually have oath, because technically, I already have, Enterprise and Hornet, so this would be the first actual sister ships that, get this. I know people have also been telling me I should do this for the illustrious class. Bremerton and Baltimore. Are there? Oh, there's not any more. Right, there's only the two of them. I guess. Okay, second one then. That would be the second group. Actually, is there any others before I even am wrong on that? I don't think so. The double repulse though. If only it worked the same way here, but Repulse has no skins, so there's no point. I wish she had. I wish she had. I wish. Yeah, I don't think... I actually am close, now that I think about it. So I'm missing Hipper. I'm missing a majority of the Dido class. 2 of the Takao class. I guess technically these two count first. Because I'm pretty sure the Cranes were well before Bremerton and Baltimore. I'm missing Deutschland in the Deutschland class. London, yeah, that's gonna be a big class group too. Bismarck and Tirpitz. Or Tirpitz, I don't know how to say her name. Ryuho skin. That was the one I had actually considered. It's nuts on line armor. 140% modifier and 4 HE rocket. Oh, it's rocket. Okay. It's 381 soon. They launch 8 rockets instead of 6. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was a thing. Anyway, we've already been sitting here for an hour, now that I think about it. Let us go ahead. I need to look into... What was the name of the... It's not parallel position. It was called something... Causality. Yes, transposition. Why is the SX... Why is the EU events always got some weird names to them? Events, it's probably here. Very bottom. That's this one. Causality. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of lore to go through. And we mean a serious amount of lore. We have a pre-event and a main event. So this is a lot of stuff to work on. So, anyway, let us get started. I have not actually read these yet. I just skipped through them because I didn't want to show anything yet. So, I know there's probably going to be a lot of prelude lore because EU events generally tend to have a lot of hidden stuff in them. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, let us dive on in. For those of you who are here for this, sit back, relax, I don't know, grab some popcorn. This is going to be a long one. So let's enjoy this. Causality transposition, the test subject. Oh no. Status report. Recording equipment activated. Commander, please provide your feedback on the fidelity of the replication environment after the conclusion of the 35th algorithm iteration. Everything is almost lifelike. Yeah. From my desk to the bookshelves, curtains, carpets, and couch. Could almost fool me into thinking I'm back at the port. Considering how the first iteration could barely get the geometric shapes right, this tech's improving at a remarkable rate. Ah, so it's a learning... Some kind of a learning algorithm then. Okay. How many days did it take them to add it? They probably had to wait. They probably wanted to wait till this event came out before they actually dropped this music. That could very much be a likelihood. Anyway, can you tell me how precisely this iteration replicated the environment? How precise? How precisely? Never mind. I received. Your feedback has been recorded. Just as in the 34th iteration, only 59.43% of your memory was able to be analyzed. I'm sorry, you took my memory? What? However, the adjusted algorithm now incorporates visual and field data of your office in addition to the imagery from your memory. It probably is reading our mind. That's still creepy. Just imagine this is just one gigantic VR headset. The Sea of Stars, code name for a confidential Eagle Union research facility. Here, experiments were underway to manifest human imagination into reality. Oh, so pretty much VR. In short, this environment cannot be replicated from your own imagination or reconstructed data alone. It must have both. Oh, okay. So it can't do it. It's not strong enough to do it on simply one or two. Let's continue the experiment. Unlocking mental stabilization framework. Have I seen the new Fuka? Yes, I have. I found it interesting. Commander, please imagine yourself at work in your office. Let it overlap with the replicated environment around you. The revealing view of wisdom cubes, the very core of the ship girl's existence, is that they can give form to thoughts and feelings of humans. Yes, however, the exact nature of this process is not well understood. Research into this matter is shrouded in mystery and almost always kept strictly confidential. There's a kick down there. Oh, this chair. I'm not used to this chair either. I was quite surprised when TB invited me to be a part of this experiment. Apparently my resonance with wisdom cubes made me an ideal I mean, that makes sense. We are kind of a unique character for that. I guess, if anything, that would make sense. Maybe they're trying to understand that. After many rounds of attempting to recreate my office from memory, I was even able to casually manifest the unread reports sitting on my desk. Oh no. Application results confirmed. Analyzing data. Did you get any more usable data out of this iteration? Analysis indicates that the replicated report contains information from the newspaper you read yesterday. Unfortunately, 40% of the data remains unreadable. You will be unable to draw conclusions on the cause of this phenomenon until the next stage of our research. This is almost like some kind of a weird, This is like a step up from VR. This is like, Actually, I don't know if Neuralink would be the right comparison. I don't actually know what Neuralink fully does. Anyway, despite these occasional roadblocks, knowing that the research was progressing made me feel better. I'm reminded of when Memphis first described these experiments to me. You could kind of compare it to lucid dreaming, I guess? First, it reads your brainwaves and analyzes what you're imagining in the form of data. Then it feeds it back to you in a kind of lucid dream. That's what this device, the reality lens, is meant to do. Actually, the point of all of this research. Actually, that's the point of all this research. That doesn't mean it can't read all of your brainwaves, though. It's limited to what you're consciously envisioning. Yeah, you know, the only fear that I have is that this is a read thing. It reads. I would be scared if it were to do things the other way around. That would be terrifying. If it went the other way around, that would be literally the most terrifying thing possible. Don't think of it. Why? Oh gosh, I feel like if that happened, TB would have no idea what it is and probably would just carry on like nothing ever happened. It would make a whole bunch of garbled noise if it reflected everything that came to mind. Plus, it'd be awful if you thought of something dirty or traumatizing and it popped out into reality. Chat's like, you dare challenge me on this one? So TB has set up a filter to block anything that might cause stress or make you go insane if you see it. Oh, okay. I know I said all that, but don't stress about it. These experiments are just meant to optimize the reality lens algorithm, so it's all good as long as you just follow her instructions. Don't just assume she can block everything though. Basically, just be careful and don't focus on anything unrelated to the experiment. All of these experiments are vital to the progress of our operation after all. I'm beginning to wonder if part of the major issue with this is the fact that he starts, like, the commander's mind wanders into, like, he starts thinking about other things, like something triggers another thought process, and then, of course, this thing, reading his brainwaves, tries to... Ooh, or... It basically reads these brainwaves of these new thoughts he's having, tries to emulate it, somewhat does, and then that causes a whole bunch of issues. Or going through all of this unlocks a part of his memory that he did not know he had, or something like that. Anyway, that about explains it, I think. We're counting on you, Commander. For what purpose have you replicated the shipgirl Memphis? I figured as much. I was about to say, this is probably him thinking of Memphis. Whoops, there I go, letting my mind Yep, okay, so this is what, I think I know where this is going. His mind wanders. I have to practice using reality lens a lot more before the next stage of research. I mean, who is really good at keeping their mind focused on one thing? I am horrible at it. Mostly because I think it, well, okay, not entirely. I guess if I'm thinking about something like mathematical or trying to solve a problem, I can generally think about that specifically, but on a normal day, no. ADHD nightmare. That would be accurate. Refracted light. Safe Star's headquarters, Divisional Office, Sector B20. Pius Nautica, I'm gonna call it that, I don't know. Pisces? I don't know how to say the X. Whatever. Pixis? Pisces? Pisces sounds closer. On top of the desk is a report from the research department. Not too far away, Memphis is explaining the contents of that very report. The mental states of the PR blueprint ships should gradually mature and stabilize over time after a period of acting with the commander. The mental states of the PR? Is this them talking about what's her name? Anchorage? However, the peculiarities within the blueprint ship's hulls make this process non-linear, with some cases in which this relationship is not very evident at all. For example, some aspects of Anchorage's Anchorage's personality cannot be explained through psychological analysis. Some of the information elements that compose her hull display some irregular, discrete patterns. Such phenomena has been observed in other blueprint shipgirls. Blue ship. But typically, contact with the commander combined with the passage of time will typically work in tandem to reinforce the hull, eliminating these irregularities. Analysis of these information elements will be vital in order to understand her identity and understanding of others. Sorry for all the big words, but basically that's their view of it. So basically, to put simply, stay around the PR ship girls, let them get used to you, and then eventually they'll start to behave like a normal ship girl, supposedly. Also, I forgot to say this earlier. Echo, thanks for the 5. I got so sidetracked. Cyanide, thanks for the 5 as well. TV, for what reason did you manifest 50 San Diegos? Don't worry about it. Oh boy. You know, that could be a very scary thing too. Because, like, there are, I mean, in my mind, I do not want to have certain I would ban certain ships from this because I'd rather not have like it's kind of the like okay, so here's the reason why. If they were to think about something like very negative, so like for example, let's say Pennsylvania or Arizona start thinking about Pearl Harbor, and that causes them to go into this constant loop of despair into you know, something that's very dangerous. Could that trigger meta? That's what worries me. Characters with trauma. Would that trigger potential meta issues? Anyway, to put it more simply, the reason why Anchorage calls you teacher might have something to do with the peculiarities of her hull. We don't know if she even perceives you to be her commander. But from what we've observed in the past, when blueprint ships are first brought into being, a large amount of observable but undecipherable information blocks appear in their hulls. One of the Sea of Stars' research objectives was to analyze the contents of these information blocks, but they quickly merge and reorganize as their minds stabilize. Do we have an event based on Pearl Harbor? Not an actual main story. Like, we have the main, like, story chapter 1. So, technically? Though, arguably, you could talk about the entire events of Mere Involution as well. Anyway, one of the Sea of Stars research objectives was to analyze... Well, wait, no, that was post Pearl Harbor. Sorry, that's midway, I think. Anyway, one of the Sea of Stars research objectives was to analyze components. Okay, never mind. But Anchorage seems to be different. Despite having stabilized, she still exhibits these anomalies. Or anomalies, there. What exactly are these anomalies, and why are they unique to Anchorage? Is Anchorage in danger? Nah, I'm just worried about her. She is a good girl. There's no reason to be. She's doing perfectly fine. What? Oh. I don't know why I had trouble with that. Anyway, everyone at the Sea of Stars has been monitoring her closely. I checked in on her on my way here, and nothing seemed off about her. She looked like she was doing just fine. Given what happened with Hood, I can only hope there's nothing wrong with Anchorage. Yeah, but Anchorage didn't have the same issues Hood did. I don't think she's had that exposure. She's fine. Honestly, I don't think that girl has any idea what this place is or what we're worried about. You're probably right. I didn't notice anything wrong with her at all before. Also, Anchorage did not literally get completely, like, eliminated by Bismarck. So I don't really see that being a threat. The Sea of Stars has equipment, TV, and plenty of people who can help. I had to admit this was the best chance we were going to get to study these anomalies. The information we stand to learn from this experiment could potentially bring benefit to the entire world. But how do we approach this problem? I thought about the many experiments I'd seen here in the Sea of Stars and compared them to our current problem. I have an idea. Tibi, what's the status of the Reality Lens project? I wasn't sure if she was going to read the whole thing. Retrieving status information regarding the Reality Lens. With the power of Wisdom Cube technology, the Reality Lens can materialize the images of people in a form similar to lucid dreams. If we can focus on all of her scattered discrete information element. Oh, are we doing a go into the entire thought and mind of Anchorage here? Is that what we're doing? Okay, I see where this is going. But there's only one problem. We don't know if we can even use the Reality Lens on shipgirls, do we? It would defeat the point entirely if I dragged Anchorage into a dangerous situation through this. Plot twist, it causes a black hole.
データ転送完了しました。
Commander, it is possible for you to use the reality lens and connect to Anchorage's hull. However, this process is untested due to complications in the research phase. Adjustments to the algorithm will be necessary before it can be used in this Geostar's prototype. Wait, Commander, are you serious? I don't see the problem. Why the concerned look? TB just said the process is untested, right? This is obviously a bad idea. Sure, it's our fault for not being able to make serious progress, even if we had to wait for you to utilize your wisdom Q resonance. But aren't we clearly jumping the gun here? I mean, take it from someone who knows what she's talking about. I mean, yeah, it's Memphis. The algorithm itself has seen a lot of progress, but I think it's too early to try connecting to a ship girl's hull. Now that you mention it, you're right. If the reality lens could have helped analyze her, then it would have been proposed in the report. But we don't have any other ideas, and we don't have all the time in the world. I think our only course of action is to devote all of the Sea of Stars resources to improving the experiment's algorithm, make it the top priority. Leave budgetary concerns to me. I'll call some people who can help with that. Really? Do whatever you can to get Reality Lens to the next stage of research. If you're willing to go that far, Commander, I have no objections. But listen, with or without your help, Wisdom Cube research is going to take time. You have to be the one to use it too, so it doesn't matter how early it's ready. If you're not there to operate the Reality Lens. I know you're a busy person, but be ready to clear your schedule, okay? Of course, that's a small price for helping a friend. Speaking of, we ought to check up on Anchorage once work clears up a bit. We have to go and give her head pats, chat. Anchorage is very, very in need of head pats. Okay, next report. This one's about the pseudo-environment simulation project. So the VR, basically. Okay. Moment of truth. That was a lot. That was a lot for just one. After 50 iterations of the algorithm, we finally managed to stabilize the reality lens. It was about time for the next stage of our research, identifying the anomalous information elements within Anchorage's hull. Commander, are you sure about this? Oh, hi, Vestal. Hey, Vestal's getting some screen time. I like this. I like seeing Vestal get some screen time. Then again, I actually kind of like how this is centered on Anchorage right now, giving even more mystery to the PR ships, which is something that we haven't really touched on yet. So getting this expanded a bit more will definitely be good. So anyway, we're connecting the reality lens to a ship girl's cognition without a test run. And once the connection starts, your consciousness will be stuck inside a dream until it's over. The Sea of Stars technology may be advanced, but there are no guarantees that we won't run into any accidents. Worse, we don't know what might happen when you interact with Anchorage's anomalies. Frankly, I can't even promise that our emergency protocols are enough to handle the worst case scenarios. This is reminding me of a very weird, what was it? It's a Teen Titans episode, I think, where it's like, I think Beast Boy was like in Raven's subconsciousness or something, and there was like 600 different versions of Raven. I don't know why I'm getting vibes from that right now. Speaking from a professional perspective, I'm still opposed to you doing this. Same here. Can we at least wait until we have a bit more data on how this thing works? I understand everyone's concerns. We could give the algorithm more time to be perfected, but sure, but that doesn't mean waiting will solve all of our problems. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's a learning algorithm, so it might figure it out in the end, but, you know, how many iterations is that? 51? 100? 1,000? 1,000,000? I think I remember that episode. Those of us who were watching, what was it, Toonami back when that was pretty popular. I think it's still popular. Well, I don't know what's on Toonami nowadays, because I don't watch Cartoon Network anymore, if that even exists. That's a big oof in itself right there, isn't it? We could give the algorithm... I read that. I know by now the risks involved in using the reality lens, and I also know that these risks cannot be eliminated, or can't be eliminated that easily. It could take years before we feel ready. I say we do it now instead of waiting. Do you remember Bismarck's cube? We don't know what effects Hull anomalies might have on a ship girl, but we do know how serious they can be. Most of all, I can't spend my whole life waiting here in the Sea of Stars. I mean, this kind of sounds more like he's impatient than anything. But he could be willing to take a risk, which I guess is fine. Now's our only chance, I guess. Think so? Well, you're the boss. I'll start final checks on the reality lens now. I'll call Helena and the others too. We also have final checks we should perform on our backup plan. Even if things take a turn for the worse, I swear that we will protect you and Anchorage, Commander. I couldn't ask for more reliable allies. Oh, ain't that wholesome. Actually, you know what? This is starting to, like, my mind jumped to two different things. The first one was that Teen Titans episode with Raven and Beast Boy, and then there is the other one where, like, actually it's Fallout 4. It's the part where you're trying to go through Kellogg's memories. So you put the chip into Nick Valentine. And then you basically connect your mind to him. It's almost the exact same thing. I didn't think about that till now. I was like, wow, this is the lone survivor Nick Valentine scenario. I didn't think about that at all. Jeez. Anyway, lucid dreaming. Yeah, Nick trolls us afterwards. Yeah, Nick is still my favorite, one of my favorite companions in Fallout 4. I just love how like, if you throw sarcasm at it, he's like one of the few people that actually understands it and throws it back, and I love it. Oh boy. My vision was blanketed in darkness. Not a sound reaches my ears. Rather than being inside that facility, I felt like I had been sucked into a black hole. This was perfectly consistent with the operation of the reality lens, but given the magnitude of my job, I couldn't help but to tense up. Commander, I've noticed that your heart rate is rising. Do you require medical attention? My thoughts had already started influencing my physiology. The reality lens's technology is not to be taken lightly. So I took a deep breath and tried to relax. Heart rate stabilization confirmed. Now, summarizing the details of the experiment. After connecting to Anchorage's hull, you will contact her through the simulated environment, and then proceed to head pat her until she is satisfied. Not the last part, but I think people would probably still do that anyway. After that, you were to follow my guidance carefully. Oh, we can't head pat her. Throughout the operation, I will monitor you and remain in constant communication in order to keep you and Anchorage safe. I authorize the activation of the reality lens. I mean, that's pretty much what she just said. Activating reality lens. Is this an isekai? Oh no, don't tell me Truck-kun. The large facility rumbled to life, and an indescribable lightness began to pervade my body. The sensation of simultaneous boundlessness and helplessness was akin to being thrown into outer space without a ship. But before loneliness and a sense of loneliness could creep into my mind, the space I perceived around me rapidly condensed, turning from vast and infinite into a single defined space. As my consciousness refocused as well, I opened my eyes. Where are we? And what I saw was a classroom, brightly lit by the setting sun. I found myself standing at the podium, a great number of desks and chairs neatly arranged in front. Oh my gosh, we are literally a teacher. In the closest seat of the podium was a girl, her head tucked in her arms as she napped face down on the desk. Next to her was a white-haired girl with cat ears and a halo above her head. She was wearing gloves for some reason. Behind her stood a very sleepy pink haired. No, I'm not gonna keep going. Oh boy. Union Blueprint Ship Girl Anchorage was here. I didn't even have to visualize her.
接続を行っています。
Connection please wait while the verification sequence is executed. Connection status normal. Resource domain secure. Deviations minor.
通信を接続しました。
Beginning connection test committed. Are my transmissions coming through clearly? I hear you loud and clear. It seems like everything's working fine so far.
データ転送完了しました。
Algorithm. Okay. Connection status normal. Algorithm and iteration complete. Requesting authorization to set plan A as the recommended course of action. Authorized.
オーダー受領しました。
Commander, please awaken Anchorage. Through conversation, try to find the anomaly in her simulated environment. In the meantime, I will both use the information received from her hull connection to stabilize the environment and analyze any information yielded by your conversation. Alright, I'll stick to the plan.
オーダー受領しました。
Picture books for you to read to Anchorage have been created. Oh my gosh, this is actually kind of adorable. Welcome to Spending Time with Anchorage, Head Pet Edition. A few books I'd visualized in a previous environment fell onto the podium. So I picked one up and slowly approached Anchorage. Teacher? Teacher, Anchorage has been waiting for you. Teacher, Anchorage is so happy you can. Alright, no, hang on. Guys, we have to commit the first mission. The first mission is accomplished. We have done it. We have prepared. We have succeeded. We have done it. Mission accomplished, chat. Mission accomplished. Anyway, how about we read another fairy tale? Fairy tales, hooray! They're so fun, so happy, so dreamy. Anchorage loves fairy tales. Books are hard, too hard for Anchorage. So she loves fairy tales, but she can't read them herself. Okay, let's read this one. The Adventure of Fairy Tale Forest. Once upon a time, there was a bunny named the Gray Rabbit who lived in a forest. And they all lived happily ever after. That last part was great. Anchorage loves this one. Teacher, you're so cool for reading stories to me. Plot twist. The entirety of this event is absolutely nothing. It's just spending time with Anchorage and making her really happy. It's actually like... it actually ends up being the most wholesome event in the entirety of Azur Lane. And it's literally just making Anchorage happy. I arrived at my first stream and I see Anchorage being head pet hawk. No, this is normal. This is very normal. We do this. See, we'll do it again. Boom. If only Hawk. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, everyone would be perfectly... Well, not everyone, but a good number of people would be perfectly fine with that. The lore people wouldn't have much to do, though, sadly. Anchorage brought you a present. With a big smile, Anchorage pulled out her desk's drawer and took out a crayon drawing. Possibly a result of the reality lens's imprecision, I couldn't recognize what she's drawn. But there are a few blobs that seem to be human-like. Yet for some... this... Yeah. What do you say?
Well, I was coming in.
Okay, that's fine.
接続を通信を接続しました。 データでした。オーダー受領しました。
まずは陣形を構築しましょう。大きにした方がいいですね。
オロモンの木図になれ。
時は来たれる。
Ah, boy. It's way too unstable. Bitrate's too unstable. It looks like it's very unstable. I'm not sure what is going on. It's actually stabilizing at 2000, which is... Nope, now it's down. Nope, that's back. That is so... I don't like that. I do not like how unstable that is. That is very unstable. No, I've been muting myself. I was trying to see if I could fix it. I was checking like some of the other items, but I don't know if it's gonna be stable enough. I'm beginning to think that our actual provider got hit too. This is probably like a county-wide, or I don't know. I would hope not statewide blackout, but. My voice is coming through uninterrupted. Yeah, that makes sense. It prioritizes sound generally when it comes to the bitrate. Bitrate's also much... How bad is... Let me actually see just how bad this is. Oh. Looks like it might be actually statewide. Wow. I mean, yeah, we got our power running, but we are, I'm still very much dropping frames. It's not going. So That is unfortunate. Power back. No, power is not back. I can... I'm looking outside I'm looking outside our I seriously doubt it. I just looked outside. There is so much snow on the ground right now. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a car accident or if this is something. I imagine there's crews already prepped and ready to go for this. I don't know how quick it's gonna be for them to get this going. We are still very hard dropping frames though, which is not great. So I don't know if I could comfortably do this. And I hate it because I've already dropped, like, the time I've been running 1,000 frames. That is how many frames I have dropped. Assume about 60 a second. So it's not looking great. I think the bullseye of the storm. Nah. It just hit us now, I'm assuming. So I didn't think it was gonna disrupt us that badly. I know generally people are used to driving in the snow, so I doubt it. We are the type that will get like a pretty decent amount, and our schools will be like, maybe coming an hour later. That's it. Or like we'll have a lot, and we'll still be having school. The only time I think we've ever actually had like an actual like closure was when we had like about a foot of ice. So that is the case. Could be the wind. It could be. There's pretty high winds, so it would make sense. So, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work out for us, but we are getting hit very hard. It looks like, just taking a peek outside. So, I'm probably gonna have to wait this out, which is a bummer because I don't know if I can stream this till next week. So, if you guys are okay with that, that's fine. I will just have to figure out what to do. I don't think I'll be able to get videos or any stuff packed up for today, but. Yikes, this is not looking great. Well, I guess on the bright side, people know, I have some plans for what I will do, but I at least have her, which is nice. So, I guess I'm gonna have to end it, unfortunately, with this storm. I apologize for that. I'm gonna go ahead and post this. Wait, hold up. Is this actually stable right now? Why is this sitting at 5,000 kilobits? Why aren't we dropping frames? What is going on? Did it really just stabilize now, of all times? Are you for real? Why is it at 6,000? Did I really just get? Are you? What? Hang on, no. That's dumb. It's not a static image. Yeah, but like it shouldn't have that much. It shouldn't be at a 6K, 7K bit rate. Why is it doing that now? Hold up. What happens if I switch? No way.
Boy.
So if I switch back to this, what's going on? Is it actually stable right now? No, now it tanked hard. Now I don't understand. Is it stable for you guys? Like, is it actually working right now? Hold up. Did this just debate me? After I sent everybody away, it's now working. Hold up. Logan left corner is drawn. Yes, it is. I don't know why. There it is. Is it really stable? Is it? I mean, I'm probably still gonna call it off, but it kind of annoys me that it decided to do this now, and it's gone. Okay, so it looks like it's not happy. Hold up. If it's off and on, I'm gonna run this again and still see. It has not dropped a single frame still. Okay, now it did. Okay. I don't understand. Why? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. No. We're gonna keep it to. We're gonna keep to it. We're keeping to it, chat. We're gonna keep to it. We're gonna keep to it. I'm not gonna continue. This is too unpredictable. It's dropping frames, so. So I don't really know what to do. Because normally it can handle that, though. And hilariously enough, my family's internet's stronger than mine. But it's also because of the group they're using that I don't really have a choice. I'm left at the mercy of one. Anyway. Yeah, said, yeah, the snowstorm hit pretty hard, so I don't think we're going to be able to do it. So, like I said, I guess I'll just work on archive. You guys know what I mean? For those of you that are on my blue. Just so that I can get grinding and get stuff going, because this is not working out. I was not expecting this. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought I thought with the generator and everything working, it was going to be fine, but looks like the problem might be a bit further than what a generator can support. So, anyway, have a good Christmas for those of you that can still hear me. I feel so bad. All right, well. We will go through all of those chapters again on the next week's streams, so we can go through them. I'll probably do it all in one sitting, so we'll just have one massive stream. So, anyway, have a good Thanksgiving. Sorry, have a good Christmas. Why did I say Thanksgiving? I didn't even have Thanksgiving this year. It was kind of a rough Thanksgiving anyway. Anyway, have a good Christmas. I'll see you guys next week when this should be handled and cleaned up by now. So, alright. Later, everyone.